got that lovely style about him, and he's playing here. Zhang Jiankang, who's going to get a here in Leicester.
Yeah, it's an interesting group this today. You've got obviously Tep a very quick player.
Well, and then it doesn't take long for things to start going wrong out there.
Yeah, I certainly found that yesterday. I felt like I was playing a little bit like that yesterday.
Well, already here, a couple of frames, you're suddenly under pressure a little bit.
And that's it. It's 4 frames at the end of the day, and you need a win. Yeah. We copes today with obviously playing someone who I'm sure he looks up to as well in Tep Chaya. One in. Yeah, thought better of it. Try to play contain safety, but he's getting normal a bit, and yeah, start getting your own rests back out again. It just speeds things up a little bit. And
here, of course, James Watanabe for many years was the absolute #1 from that part of the world. 15 hours a day, you reckon, they've been practicing in that interview?
Yeah, he can't be practicing that long, surely. He must be in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, fair play to him. Just doesn't seem with it quite at the moment, though. That'll be the key to whether he can get a result together today.
7.
Be happy to see his opponent struggling so far. You don't quite know how anyone's going to be
90.
Open.
One.
Cues it in with ease, though. That's one thing about his game. He's a quick.
12.
Blue, which he missed to this pocket.
90.
Maybe. As I say, out before the World Championships, he had to go to the qualifiers and was beaten by
26.
First rounds the last couple of years that we've been playing the best of 11s in the first round of the World Championship. I would still be in the game normally at 6-3, but you can get beat quite easily in a best of 11 against the players that we play against these days on the tour. The stand at the same time, you can easily miss this. Yeah, you see, it's not as easy as it looks.
But it's not there. It's a twitchy old start, this.
Both players missing shots, so I feel whoever loses this frame
Wow.
If not the yellow. A little. Balls aren't on the spots and the reds aren't where they should be. She absolutely hates it, so should not be enjoying watching this frame.
frame has been cagey. Good pot.
One.
Missing all sorts. And it never gets talked about a lot. But there's a lot of time when players tinker with things, it can make you look really silly. Don't forget pot the brown after yesterday.
4.
Yeah, in the end, a good pot.
9.
After a lot of counted. It won't have mattered how he's won it.
15.
So,
First frame.
Yeah, Tep will feel, well, just as I'm about to say something nice about him, it's a bit of a dodgy break, but
British Open draw's been announced today. That's here at the Morningside.
it's on table 4, you know, in the car park. It should be a great watch.
Fergal, of course, a former British Open champion.
It's which obviously means, like you say, you can have draws like that where Mark Selby plays Sean Murphy, for instance, and you can have other players potentially. I think the format is a little too short. I think it was one step going to best of 7s in a lot of events, but to go to a best of 5 in what's potentially very good, I just, as a purist myself, I don't really agree with the much shorter formats. I'd rather see a best of 9 ranking event.
Tep, of course, won the shortest format of them all, the shootout. As he lines this one up.
That and getting in and scoring heavy, so Tep has to be a little careful not to give too many chances away. Lucky, to be fair.
Frame in such a short match. If he wins this frame, then guaranteed a point. Ooh.
I reckon he's been playing quite a bit. He usually does.
9.
West Arena, Newcastle, yeah. I actually went to that tournament. I
7.
think, no, it would be great to get another ranking event there at some stage. I'm down the country all the time, Dave.
25.
What's a very
Mike Dunn sort of flew the flag for the area for quite a few
33.
years. And there's only really been a couple of players at one time, but the last 4 from just the Newcastle area alone. So, yeah,
41.
the area's doing.
which is just making a few, trying to keep things as simple as possible here.
It's a good little rook with the black on.
World qualifying, yeah.
I mean, well.
This frame, but now he's surely going to go 2-0 up, and as I say, guaranteed a point.
60.
Yeah, that's right. And as I say, like after winning that first frame, he just has to go through the motions really, and just
71.
Deceiving. He's a very smooth player, very quick as you say, but he doesn't look by far. And he'll have it in the back of his mind here, and this is a good chance to put in a good mark.
86.
The placings as well.
94.
To win frame 2 with a century.
$102.
Right. They were pretty generous. Again. As I say that.
Commentator's curse, but a lovely break made, a lovely 111, and he's firm.
Yeah, he just has to stay positive. If he can nick a draw out of this game, then who knows what can happen. He's obviously going to fancy himself to try and get a couple of good results in the next game. It's a carbon copy, that, of the...
Doesn't help.
Thank you.
He's 40 on the board here and put Tepchire under a bit of pressure.
7
To the Reds. You're going to have to do it at some stage. So he really needs to... Yeah, it was a bit of an... Just went for it though.
1.
Again, as I say that, he's hit that one
Tepchire
pretty
Un-Nooh.
bad.
A mixed bag from Tepchire, and I guess the other players in the group, Martin and Craig, will just be observing this backstage as well.
Firing on all cylinders, so it's all up for grabs. Just keep chipping away at Reds and Blues. In a couple of...
$70.
ones.
Foul. One.
Another great pot. I think if you even bring the ping out, if he couldn't get on a red there, he was just all right. He said that one all wrong. He did play the can on the black as well. Realise with this blue, I think that's 31 ahead, so or the red in either into the middle bag or in the corner pocket. Is he just not quite?
13.
It's an extra snooker needed. So, you know,
All this in. Like I say, I think the pockets are playing quite generous.
90.
Wasn't really any danger.
means one player isn't getting away with things.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to play. Half a group a different way, and all of a sudden you're just playing for either second place or third place. It's very tough.
Chance to take a point as this frame gets going. Gary, I just wanted to ask you about your season coming up. I think you found last...
It's a 2-year rolling ranking list, so you know it's swings and roundabouts. These things are going to happen. I did actually have probably the worst season I've ever had last year. You know that if you have a good result and that money's coming off in 2 years, it's only...
The kiss wasn't great, so he laid the snooker. This is heading for the pink.
Foul. I miss.
Bit of... This is a good effort, is it?
Foul. I miss.
There's not a full crowd. It's not the same tournament as what you'd hope it would be.
Foul. I miss.
Yeah, obviously very grateful to still be a part of it.
Well,
Jang, jang.
It is a bit simpler, I suppose, and the natural angle's just to go straight up for the blue, so it's possibly why.
1.
Just putting a little bit of left-hand side on to help it round look very silly.
but you could see the annoyance there. Should say, by the way, it's 1-each.
Able to go on and win the frame and salvage a 2-2 draw out of the match. As I say that, has he missed another easy ball? It's a good effort behind the green and yellow. He's played that.
The Reds have found out.
He's actually had a go to plant there. He wasn't quite on
So far, but the draw would be very disappointed with.
Yeah, especially after being 2-0 up as well.
She's on the pink.
8.
That's nicely done.
Spot, and if you can land nicely on the next red. That was just a good chance for Tep Chai to kill this match off.
14. 20.
Pink into the right centre pocket. That's perfect. That's just what he played for.
Thank you.
Cleverly hold.
Thank you. $40.
That'll give him a bit of confidence going into the other games in the group.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets the 3 points,
He may have struggled already and missed quite a number of balls,
47.
but entry just like that. And he would never by any means say he played.
playing the little cannon. Now is he on the pink?
43 left, just one more red needed.
Yes, he's finished this off
61.
nicely.
Like sitting at home and chatting to the missus about all the wrong
68.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great, like you say, to just get the different, hear a few different voices, and they want to, you know, it's you guys are great,
75.
and we want to hear yous as well as much as we can. But
You might get a second century here in your first match because Tep Chai can just
70.
about, bearing in mind how he started the match, really struggling.
82.
it's like this, and it doesn't affect you one bit, the balls that you've missed.
87. 90.
Exactly to kill it off. And in it goes, wasn't that how Thailand is top of the group? He takes all 3 points from his first match.